Welcome to the EZU course about actions in Retention Center. In this course, you will learn how to utilize the Actions drop-down menu in the EZLynx Retention Center product. So, let's get started. To preface, all of the options within the Actions drop-down will be the same no matter what list you're on in Retention Center. To navigate there, hover over the Retention Center icon, then select Overview. Once inside Retention Center, click on the Actions drop-down to the right of the list names. You'll notice options for Add Note or Task, Close, and Send Email Campaign. These options can save you valuable time, as you won't need to go directly to the customer's account to execute these actions. We'll begin by reviewing how to add a note or task for a policy renewal. Please note that you'll need to select at least one customer before performing any actions. To select a single customer, click inside the box to the left of the insured name. Then click the Actions drop-down and select Add Note or Task. Doing so will bring up the agency workspace window where you can input any important information to be said about the policy renewal. To simultaneously create a task, click on the paper icon with a check mark in it. To simultaneously create a sticky note, click on the pin icon. Below the text box, there's an option to close insureds from list. Clicking inside this box will close out the customer's policies in the renewal list. Please be aware that if the customer has more than one policy renewal, it will close all of them. That being said, you should only close out a customer on the list when you're done reviewing all policies involved, as there's no way to get the policies back onto the renewal list. Additionally, if you scroll down in the Add Note window, you'll notice you can also set a due date and time for the task to be completed by, as well as change the user assigned to the task. Below that, you can add a checklist or reminder to help you meet your goal. Once you're finished, don't forget to click the Save button. The next option we'll discuss in the Actions drop-down is Send Email Campaign. This is handy when you need to send an email to a customer during renewal time. While you're free to create your own email campaign templates, EZLynx has some pre-existing templates for you to use at your disposal. The three templates we'll focus on are titled Generic Renewal in Progress, Generic Renewal Competitive, and Competitive Cross-Sell. These are agency insight templates created specifically for Retention Center and Automation Center users. The Generic Renewal in Progress template is used to email high-risk opportunities, while the Generic Renewal Competitive is used to email low-risk opportunities. Low and high risk refer to the risk thresholds we discussed in part 1 of this video, titled Retention Center Basics and Navigation. Essentially, low risk means there was a low increase in premium, while high risk means there was a high increase in premium. Therefore, you'll want to send a different email to those high-risk customers to remarket them for a more competitive price. Thus, the renewal process is in progress while you gather new quotes. Meanwhile, the Generic Renewal Competitive states that the customer already has a competitive price for their policy, and doesn't necessarily have to make any changes, unless they choose to do so. Lastly, the Competitive Cross-Sell templates can be used to target customers who already have an active policy, like auto or homeowners, for the purpose of promoting a complementary product or policy. The benefits of cross-selling can be seen by both the customer and the agency. Multiple policies typically qualify for additional discounts, which provides more value to your customers. Additionally, cross-selling is key to growth for agencies and often increases overall customer retention. EZLynx offers both a generic auto renewal competitive cross-sell template and a generic home renewal competitive cross-sell template, but we recommend you tailor these to suit your agency's needs. If you need to add any lines of business for cross-selling purposes, you can easily do so by using either of the generic competitive cross-sell templates in the system and editing them to meet your needs. Now, let's take a look at how to send an email campaign from within Retention Center. Once you've selected a customer or customers, click the Actions drop-down and choose Send Email Campaign. Doing so will bring up the Start a New Email Campaign window. At the top, select the EZLynx user you want to start the campaign as. I'm logged in as myself and want to start the campaign within my account, so I'll leave it as the current user. Next, select the template you want to use. Again, you can create your own template with the email campaigns product, or you can use an EZLynx generated template, like the Agency Insight templates specifically designed for Retention Center users. Next, choose whether the email campaign should be designated marketing or non-marketing. Because Retention Center involves notifying your customers about upcoming renewals and expirations, you'll want to mark these as non-marketing, as they infer a transactional relationship essential to doing business. For the Activate On field, select a date and time you want the system to trigger the email to be sent. This field will automatically populate to the current date and time, but feel free to choose a future date and time if you're wanting to postpone it. If the email campaign is a drip campaign, it will have multiple steps, which you'll see in the table below. You can preview the email by clicking on the highlighted text saying, Preview in the far right column. Below the table, you'll notice 3 additional options. You can check the box to schedule a follow-up reminder after the email is sent, copy an agent on the campaign emails, or close the insureds from the list. We recommend only using the close option if this is an email to a low-risk customer who isn't needing any further action on their renewal. When you're ready, click the Schedule button in the bottom right-hand corner to continue scheduling the email campaign. Now, let's discuss how to perform bulk actions. If you'd like to select all customers on the page, you can click inside the box to the left of the insured name column header. Should you decide to perform a bulk action, please note that the system will only execute the action for the page that you're on in the list. If the list has multiple pages, you'll want to perform the bulk action on every page you desire. Additionally, the system can only bulk close 50 at a time, so you'll need to repeat this process if you have more than 50 to close. While bulk actions aren't typical, there may be some cases where you can utilize this feature. The last option in the Actions dropdown is Close. This will do the same thing I mentioned earlier and close all policy renewals for the selected customer. As I stated, only use this feature if you're absolutely sure you're done reviewing the policy renewals, as it will close all associated policies on the list for that customer. This action cannot be undone, so please use it wisely. To learn more about Retention Center workflow, watch the How to Handle Low and High-Risk Customers video. To learn more about Retention Center basics, watch the Retention Center Basics and Navigation video. To learn more about Agency Workspace, watch the Create Notes and Tasks with Agency Workspace video. To learn more about email campaigns, watch the Email Campaigns playlist. To learn more about Automation Center email campaigns for Retention Center, watch the Automation Workflows for Retention Center video. That's all for this EZU course on Retention Center actions. You should now have the knowledge needed to utilize the Actions drop-down menu in the EZLynx Retention Center product. Thanks for watching.